Well, today I'm out here in my backyard and I was just thinking, it's like, wait a minute, I'm going to go ahead and fix a sprinkler, the valve, because they only last like 5 years, I believe it says on the box, or actually it says right here on the box, 6-year warranty. So we've been living in this house for just 24 years, and these valves, we've had them from at least the ones in the backyard I put in all the sprinklers. So you have to change them out at least. This is maybe the third time that I'm changing them out. This is the last one I have to change out. I'll show you how I do it and how it makes it so easy to change these, and you don't have to do any gluing. You just untread the valve, the old one, take it off, and then put the new one on. So what I ended up doing is this is Jedis for Jesus, and we are Bible believing Christians, and if you want to find the truth, that is where you look. Here's the old one that I took off, and this is the only part that you got to take off and place on. Well, actually, you got to take this part off right here. This is the part that you very handy thing, because I'll go ahead and show you how it looks on the other end. So that's my whole setup right there, and I got 4 valves, and this is the part that you keep on there. So it's very easy. Unscrew this and unscrew the back one, and this whole thing lifts off. And then of course the automatic sprinkler, the electricity to it, so it can open and close the valves. And that's why I have to change it, because the valve stayed open and we had a nice flood back here in the backyard. We weren't home that weekend, so it was going for about, could have been anywhere 48 hours or longer. So see, I just took the middle one out, and it just makes it that much simpler to have these guys in. But when I bought these, they were probably about, I couldn't say, it's like it's been a long time. And just to show you that it's like, see, the sun just beats down on this plastic and it's not good for it. So I just got this thing over it, and it just protects everything from the 100-degree weather that we get here. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you me disconnecting all the pipes and everything like that from the old valve and putting it on the new valve. Okay, there might be some obvious things that I didn't go ahead and tell you. You should go ahead and make sure you turn off the main water before you undo the valve on the sprinkler. You want to make sure that you have for the electricity, the wires. So you got those, and then, you know, like I said, you're gonna have to go ahead and take this apart. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you down here what I usually use. So I usually use the vice grips that I got, and just since I have it right here. And then also you want to use the pipe thread seal tape, because sometimes it does leak. If you don't have this on, you have a slight dripping, and this eliminates it. The other thing that I just wanted to show you has nothing to do with what I have, but when a sprinkler breaks, you know, and you gotta get this sucker out, and there's a hole there that you take the pipe out. This guy right here is a great tool to have. You just put this end right here, this end, into the pipe that is broken. You go down with this and you just turn it, and if you just got to really jam it in there, and then you just turn it. I just got a pipe out and replaced it with another one that wasn't broken. So that's a great tool to have. So let's put those aside and let's focus on this guy right here now. So you could use you know, you don't have to use vice grips. I just prefer it's just a lot easier. You just attach one of the vice grips there, a little bit of pressure, and then you put the other vice grip somewhere. You don't want to have that much, you don't want to clamp it too hard to break the pipe. There you go. And then you just unscrew it. And if I would have done that a little bit further down, then I wouldn't have had to unclamp it. There you go. Okay, I got that one loose. And don't be a doof. Remember which side it came off of, okay? So the big side, you know, just pay attention to that, because you could just take it, put it on the wrong side. So this one's a lot smaller, and that is a little bit bigger. There. That works right there. So, bad one. Get your thread seal tape. Put some on. I know, I probably overkill. A large one. Smaller one. Now, I got my new box here. It was actually this way, and the smaller one goes on here. And if you have to go and check just to make sure, you can go over to where you the valves, and it looks a little bit different. So got to really open up the vice grips to really tighten this down. Sometimes you can just hold this without putting a vice grip on it, and you can get it pretty tight. Yeah, that feels really good. Now for the other one. It's always good. I had one of these in the garage, and I'm glad I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and next week or so go over to Lowe's or Home Depot and pick up another one, so I just have it in the garage. I was about to go and buy one and realized, oh, this is a new one in this box here. Alright, so that's ready to go onto the two pipes coming out of the ground. You also go ahead and use the thread seal tape on the part coming out of the ground. So let's go over there and show you that. If you got any value out of this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when we upload a brand new video. Thank you. Alright, so I hope you can see this really good. So you go ahead and put a little bit of tape down. I guess you probably put it the other way. All this stuff sometimes leaks a little bit. You don't want it to, you just want to try to eliminate a lot of leaking. A little bit of this tape goes a long way for it not to leak. Just imagine if you didn't have these, I forget what they're called, but it just makes it easier to work on these sprinklers, change everything. Get this once around so it can stick on itself. And then all you have to do is line it up. Don't tighten them up until you got them both hooked up. So that's all you really do. Tighten them with your hands. See, this one's kind of loose. See, now if you had to replace one of these and it was all glued together, you wouldn't be liking it. Learned this a long time ago. Use these guys, a valve needs to be replaced, and it's that easy. So there you go. Now what you do with the wires here, you know, if you never really hooked up one of these, you know, maybe I'll make another video, or you'll find another video on YouTube. There's so many out there. So it doesn't matter which one, you know, it doesn't really matter, but you hook up one of them as, I'd say, positive. I don't know if I'm right on that or not. You could put the tape around it. It's like it doesn't really get too wet. So that is hooked up to positive. So now all four of these have a wire for negative, and it's the white one right here. So you got to make sure you got all four of them. One, where's this one? Two, three, the new one, and this one over here, four. So you have all four wires. Gotta go ahead and hook them up. White one here, and then I gotta go get a all four of them are hooked to the white one, and there you go. Now all of them are new. I couldn't tell you when I changed each one of these, but you know, 2024 changed this one, so now all of these are gonna eventually break down, and I gotta change them again. And like I said, easy to do it. Gotta just have the right hookup. Well, I hope that really helps somebody, you know, working on their sprinklers, or maybe even installing them for the first time. It's like, if you still got the valves, that's those couplings, you should really get those, because then in about 6 to 10 years your valve's not going to be working anymore, and then it's like you have to cut everything to, you know, hook up the sprinklers again, and you might have less pipe in the ground, and then you got to dig in the dirt, and this just eliminates all that. It's like the pipes just are coming out from the dirt, you got the couplers on it, and it's that easy to change. So I hope this really helps somebody. And this is Jedis for Jesus. Hope to see you one day soon in heaven.